In this video, I'll explain the last assignment for our course. You have to like the sound of that. The last assignment for English 111 this semester. This is an assignment I call a reflection revision project. And as you can judge by his name, it involves some reflecting back on the course that you've just gone through, and also a discussion of the revision process, where you take the first piece of writing from this course and turn it into something new that reflects really everything we've learned in the course. So let me go through the assignment part by part and explain what you need to do. So the assignment is a reflection on the work you've done this semester and a comprehensive revision of the first piece of writing you did for the class, the identity paragraph assignment. So for your project, final project, you'll submit one document that includes these three parts. The first will be a reflection introduction section, then the original identity paragraph submission, and then a revised, expanded version of the identity paragraph, now developed into a 5-paragraph paper that integrates at least 2 outside sources. Be sure to include a correctly formatted works cited page for that revised paper. So when you upload it you'll upload it as a single Word file, either in Word or a PDF, to turn it in. And the single file will include the reflection introduction section. This will be about 2 pages, the identity paragraph, the original submission, and then a revision expansion of that first paragraph into what is now a 5-paragraph thesis-based paper with a works cited page. Again, probably 3 pages, we'll say. So altogether, we're probably looking at a 6-page document, plus probably the works cited page. Now, the first section of this document will be a reflection introduction, probably about 2 pages, that gives a reflection on your experience this semester and then provides an overview of the process of revising the identity paragraph into a more formal paper. So now for the first part of that, the reflection part, dedicate a paragraph to the beginning of the semester as an introduction. Think about where you started, what your expectations were. Dedicate another paragraph to the course as it progressed, how it defied your expectations, how you dealt with your weaknesses, what you learned to be your strengths, maybe any low points or high points during the semester. Dedicate a third paragraph to where you wound up as a writer, what you liked, what you hated, what skills you've been taught in this course that you think you'll be able to use outside in your life outside of and after your academic career. Then finally, the other section of that will be an overview of the process, some of the decisions you made to develop the single paragraph from the identity paragraph assignment into a formal academic paper. As you do this, reconsider all aspects from the original work, including the 3 identities you wrote about originally. Would you change them now to strengthen the paper or better reflect your image of yourself as a person now? You can certainly change 1, 2, or all 3 of those identities in a way that makes for a stronger paper. If you do so, though, explain your process, why you came to that decision, what changes you made. Then think about all of the other major elements of an academic paper: the title, thesis, topic sentence, the progression of ideas, strategies for the introductory or concluding paragraphs. As you make conscious decisions about those, how did you add thesis? How did you add tension to your thesis, for instance? Then that could be something you write about. You also want to think about locating, evaluating, and integrating source material. Where in your paper is there an opportunity to include sources? What's an idea or aspect or maybe a concept that a source can come in and help you explain better? Give some examples of your decision-making process as you thought through these elements. Then you'll include the original paper, and then the final part of this will be the revision of the identity paragraph, in which you expand and develop it into a 5-paragraph academic paper, with 2 of those paragraphs being an introduction and conclusion. Your introduction should end with a strong thesis with tension. You may want to refer to some of the course materials related to the thesis-based paper assignment earlier in the course. So a number of those presentations and materials are relevant here. You really want to think about developing that identity paragraph into a thesis-based paper. Add examples, evidence to your original approach using the tools, templates, and advice you've gained over this semester. And since an important focus of this class is the integration of source material, you are required to use and correctly cite at least 2 outside sources in your paper. Be sure to include these sources on a works cited page. 2 is the minimum. You're certainly free to use more than 2 if that helps you write a stronger paper. So I have a little checklist here of things that you want to be sure you consider as you complete the revision part of the assignment. The reflection and introduction section will count 50% of the final grade. The revision of the first paragraph into the essay will become, that essay itself will be the other 50% of this grade. As always, if you have questions or are kind of stuck on one part of this or want clarification, you can email me. Either we can exchange ideas that way, or if you want to set up an appointment to meet by Zoom before this is due, we can certainly take care of that as well. Thanks.